Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will continue with the same chapter legislature and this is part 4 of this chapter. Beta over here we will cover from page number 107 to 109 of your NCERT book. So let's begin. In previous videos we learned that what is parliament, why do we need parliament and the two houses of parliament. Today we will learn that apart from lawmaking, the parliament is engaged in many other functions. So let's learn all the functions in detail. The first function is legislative function or lawmaking function. Beta, the parliament's main function is to build fair and strong laws relating to all main union matters or matters written in the union list. The members of either house bring proposal for new bills and laws before the parliament. And the members of the parliament then deliberate and debate on the proposal. The Parliament of India passes the bill or law when both houses agree and the President gives his approval. The second function is control of executives and ensuring its accountability. Beta, it is one of the most important or vital function of the Parliament that it ensures that the executive does not overstep its authority and remains responsible to the people who have elected them. The third function of Parliament is financial function. But in a democracy, legislature controls taxation and the way in which money is used by the government. But if the government of India proposes to introduce any new tax, it has to get the approval of the Lok Sabha. The financial powers of the parliament involve grant of resources to the government to implement its program, and the government has to give an account to the legislature about the money it has spent and resources that it wishes to raise. So the legislature ensures that the government does not misspend or overspend, and this is done through the budget and annual financial statements. The fourth function of the parliament is representation. In this beta, Parliament represents the divergent views of members from different regional, social, economic, religious groups of different parts of the country. The next function is debating function. Beta, the Parliament is the highest forum of debate in the country. There is no limitation on its power of discussion. Members are free to speak on any matter without any kind of fear. This makes it possible for the Parliament to analyze any or every issue that faces the nation. And these discussions constitute the heart of democratic decision making. The sixth function of the Parliament is the constituent function. Beta, the Parliament of India has the power to amend the constitution. Amend means change. To pass a constitutional amendment, both houses need to approve the amendment with a majority or total membership. Now the next function is electoral function. In this, all parliament members are responsible for electing the president and vice president of India. But they are also responsible for electing the speaker, the deputy speaker and the deputy chairman. The last function is the judicial function. Another very important duty of the parliament is to monitor the judiciary system. But the judiciary body is presided over by the president, and if the need arises, the parliament has exclusive rights to impeach the president and remove the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court. The Parliament also needs to ensure that no member insults the Parliament House. So today we learn about 8 functions of Parliament. In the end, this is your home task. Please do it in your register. For any query, you can ask me in the online session. Thank you everyone for watching this video.